Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and as you guys can see up on the screen, today I want to talk a little bit about Senseonics Holdings Incorporated. This is ticker symbol SENS, or Sens, as most people know it. And there's a couple reasons why we're talking about this stock today. One, they had some pretty crazy interesting, exciting news coming out today that a lot of people are curious about, a lot of people are wondering about, and a lot of people have been anticipating for quite some time now. But also because you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at the graph, with the crazy news I had coming out. But today was a weird day for the stock. They were down 33.7%, and a lot of people are left wondering what the heck is going on. A lot of people are very, very confused, very, very curious. Just a strange day overall. There's a lot of people saying, hey, this is market manipulation. Hey, this is rigged. Hey, this is BS. Hey, this is, the shorts or whatever. So we'll be going over everything that's happening with this stock today. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. That would be absolutely awesome as well, helping us run those numbers up a little bit. With that being said, let's get right into this one. So obviously year to date, been an interesting year for Sens, down 12% now, but up until today, we were up. We were in the green, up 32%, and obviously that all, kind of gets wiped away when you are down 33% in a single day. And that's really, really rough, because there's not a lot of stocks that have been in the green this year. A lot of stocks have been down. And this is super, super weird. We were down, and then we go up massively days before this news comes out. It looks like we're kind of anticipating some big news coming soon. And then as soon as the news comes out, we sell all the way back down, now to below even where we started the year. Obviously, if we started the year at 275. And again, this has some people saying, hey, just a typical situation of buy the rumor, sell the news. Some people saying, hey, market manipulation. Hey, this is rigged. Hey, this is fraud. Hey, this is BS. Whatever. We're getting cheated. We're getting scammed. Whatever. But yeah, overall stuff is always very, very volatile for the stock. It's been all over the place, especially, since late 2020, super, super volatile, always up and down. But that's why it is such an interesting and kind of very, very highly followed retail stock, because hey, people love the volatility. People love the ups and downs. People love buying the dip, buying the top, selling the dip, selling the top, whatever. But the big news coming out today was this. This is from Yahoo Finance. Senseonics announces FDA approval of the Eversense E3 continuous glucose monitoring system for use for up to 6 months, and they provide a 2022 business outlook. Hey, that's awesome. So, Senseonics Holdings, SENS, Sens, a medical technology company focused on development and manufacturing of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring CGM systems for people with diabetes, today announced the approval of the next generation Eversense E3 CGM system by the FDA. The Eversense E3, including proprietary sacrificial boronic acid (SBA) technology to extend longevity to 6 months, is planned to be available to patients in the U.S. through the Essentia Diabetes Care Senseonics Global commercial partner beginning in the second quarter of 2022. And hey, it's already February of 2022. So this is coming up very, very soon. We're potentially less than 2 months away. Maybe we're like 2 to 4 months away from this thing rolling out. I don't know if they give a specific date or anything in here, but this is big news. This is something people have been waiting for quite some time. We repeatedly hear from our patients with diabetes that that what they desire is a long-lasting sensor that is also highly accurate. This is Satish Garg, MD, professor of medicine and the director of adult diabetes program at the Barbara Davis Center of the University of Colorado, and the principal investigator of the PROMISE study, which formed the basis for this FDA approval. The next-gen Eversense E3 system delivers on both. So that is obviously a very, very big statement here, again, saying that it is long-lasting and also highly accurate. Patients will appreciate the excellent accuracy of the system and the ability of the sensor to last 6 months. This is another step forward for patients who desire to manage their diabetes with all the advantages of the Eversense CGM with the fully implantable sensor. So what this offers to patients: fully implantable third-generation sensor with proprietary SBA technology to enhance sensor longevity, demonstrating a mean absolute relative difference, MARD, of 8.5%. Industry-leading 6-month sensor wear duration, making Eversense the longest-lasting CGM system available. Obviously, being a market leader there, pretty interesting. With essentially 2 sensor insertion and removal procedures per year. And then also a removable smart transmitter held in place with a mild silicone-based adhesive, providing discreet on-body vibratory alerts, having that actual feeling and sensation, and data transmission to a mobile app where glucose values, trends, and alerts are displayed. I mean, this is cutting edge technology in terms of diabetes care. It really seems like people are getting the best of the best with Sens in a lot of different ways, and to a very, very important degree and a very impressive capacity. Seems like great news. So further extending the duration of the longest lasting CGM system to 6 months represents a massive leap forward for patients and towards our mission of transforming lives in the global diabetes community. That is from Tim Goodnow, PhD president and CEO of Senseonics. The review was delayed by 1 year due to COVID. Obviously, that sucks, but hey, that's kind of the world we live in right now. Tons of delays. Everything takes longer. Everything has more hoops to jump through. Everything's just overall more annoying. And now together with our partner Essentia, we can execute our launch plan to deliver the Eversense E3 CGM system to the U.S. patients beginning in the second quarter. We look forward to initiating Eversense E3 sales and believe that with Essentia's newly dedicated CGM commercial organization, the launch of the new 6-month product will establish a foundation for growth in our installed base later in 2022 and beyond. So, after the extended review during COVID and with its next generation product having been approved in the United States, the company concurrently is providing its 2022 financial outlook. Very, very big. The company expects full year 2022 global net revenue to be in the range of 14 to 18 million. The company expects the majority of its expenses for 2022 to be for research and development for ongoing feasibility and pivotal clinical trials for additional products in product pipeline, including the start of its 365-day pivotal trial subject to IDE approval. Additionally, the company currently expects to report unaudited revenues of approximately $4 million for the fourth quarter of 2021 and approximately $13.7 million for the full year ended in December of 2021. So, kind of interesting there. Obviously, if they had $13.7 million of revenue in 2021 and they're expecting 2022 revenues between 14 and 18 million, on the low end, that would not be that great of growth, going from 13.7 to 14. Now, if you go from 13.7 to 18, you're looking at what, like a 10, 11, 12% growth number there, which again, especially for a smaller cap stock, especially for a more speculative stock, especially for, a growth stock or whatever, that's not that impressive of revenue growth. Now, is 12% revenue growth pretty great? Yeah, but that's for like way more established companies. That's not that great for way smaller, way more speculative, tiny, penny stocks like Senseonics is right now. So that makes sense why the stock has been hit so hard and why people have been so disappointed about this 2022 outlook. Now, I don't know exactly what the, estimates were or the expectations were, but obviously people are not liking these numbers. People are not happy to hear, this range of 14 to 18 million after hearing that, 13.7 is what we're looking at for 2021. Now, the unaudited balance of cash equivalents, and marketable securities at December 31st, 2021 was approximately 182 million. The company expects to report its full fourth quarter and fiscal year 2021 financial results after the market closed on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. But hey, it seems like we already got a lot of the numbers now. So, those numbers come that day aren't going to be that exciting or surprising. The preliminary financial results described herein have not been audited and are subject to adjustment. So, hey, maybe these things could change a little bit, but still, I'm not expecting them to change that much. So, yes, that is what's going on here. Even though they had this amazing announcement, they get the FDA approval, things are going to be rolling out in quarter 2 of 2022. It still didn't lead to the most exciting, business outlook for 2022. Now, who knows what the future has in store, 2023 and beyond, and maybe they'll beat expectations, maybe they'll blow those numbers out of the water, but again, looking at $13.7 million in revenue in 2021, already not that great of a number, and then looking at maybe revenues being pretty flat in 2022, that's not what people want right now, especially in this choppy, really, really weird market we're in right now. This was a tough sell for Senseonics stock right now. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Tell me, drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about SENS. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.